Good morning, this is Vicki.
And this is Jo.
And we're the Two Natural Ladies.
And we talk about the good news we all need and ways of getting the most out of life.
We help people with practical, uplifting ways we can all make a difference.
And we're striving for better, not perfect.
And we love a good laugh. Please enjoy the show.
You're the voice, and did Jo's just quickly getting on.
I am. I'm doing my best to work this all out.
Do you know those videos, or the GIFs where the cat's typing really fast on the keyboard? It's like that. Yeah, I mean, and look, all credit to Jo. She does all the panel work, and I just sit here and talk. So.
Oh, and Pauline, we're working together. The two heads are better than one, and yet we still can't work it out. So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I was being hopeful. I was thinking, oh gosh, you ladies, you're onto it.
I think I'm going to have to work out this other system, but that's going to take me a bit more time. So, Isn't that amazing? That was yes. I don't know what you said, but did you say that it was?
No, I just said you're with the Two Natural Ladies, and you jumped on.
There you go.
Yes.
So that was 1 Million Women, which is who we talk about a lot, and they're all about our environment, and they've got almost 900,000 people, so they're getting close to the 1 million, which is great.
Woohoo, party.
Yeah, and I was going to put on John Farnham's version, and that's
a very good one too.
I love John Farnham, but how great was that?
That was very, very good. Yes. So should we read what's on here?
Absolutely.
Transformed a much-loved song, You're the Voice, into a powerful anthem for women for climate change, climate action and hope. It's had more than 2.7 million views. Will you help us get to 3 million? So 1 million women and 3 million views.
Yes.
So watch our anthem and share it with every woman you know, and hashtag I'm the voice.
And you could even share it with men.
I think so.
Yes.
And do you want to live a pollution-free life?
Yes.
Yes. There's been some interesting conversation going on our local Facebook group, like in our local area.
Yep.
Because we've had some really hot days lately.
Yes.
And when we have hot days, it brings people to the beach and brings the rubbish bins that never overflow, all of a sudden overflow in 5 seconds flat. And then there's been calls for council to up there, which they have, but it took them a while to gear up. So,
but also, can't people take their rubbish home?
Well, can't they take it home? And then somebody did say, actually, Damien Williams, who we've interviewed and who was going for council, he said, doesn't this beg the thought and the question about how we can reduce our rubbish in the first place?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Make your food, put it in your containers, take it with you, and then take your containers home again.
Well. I'm sure we will find containers on the beach, because after a busy day, we always find things that people left behind, like buckets and spades.
Yes, and even shoes and yes, I know, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But at least, I don't know, it's so different to the single-use plastics and things like that we know are the
and
worst.
that float out into the water and the fish eat.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, so I mean, the great thing about going back to 1 million women is that they're about they've got so many great daily activities that you can get involved with. So it's really worth having a look at what they're doing. And I mean, I know there's lots of others as well. There's lots of people around that you can look at. In fact, we've got another amazing woman who's have I got her name here? I know it's Anne, but I haven't got her surname. Her name is Zero Waste Chef. And 1 million women have been working with her, but I have found her quite independently of 1 million women, and she lives in California in what sounds like an amazing place in California. And she said, after many years of living an alternative low-waste lifestyle, I have my routine down. I don't find it at all that difficult and enjoy it immensely. But sometimes well-intentioned friends and family wanting to do something nice for me to try to give me stuff I just don't want. They may not understand what zero waste means, or they may not take my lifestyle seriously. And I probably haven't explained well why I don't want gifts. Or they might not realise that I don't merely write about this stuff. I live my religion and I am observant.
Yeah, and she's not just being, like, polite.
No. So she just says, if you no longer want to receive gifts, either the quality stuff or the landfill in transition with some friends and family, you can have a frank discussion about gift giving with others you simply cannot. So she's saying some people you can do that with and others you can't. I mean, it's a bit like some people say, look, don't bring a gift for my birthday, and people still will.
Well, but, you know, I think if I'm now thinking of asking people, if you're going to buy me a gift, buy me a plant.
Yes.
That lives on. And
yes. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's what she says that. She says ask them what they need, manage expectations, explain why you no longer give gifts, and how they can benefit from I wasn't quite sure about that one, but suggest alternative gifts. And I think that's a really, really great idea because, I mean, our Christmas Day is changing. Because last year we did the up to $20 op shopping.
Kris Kringle. Yeah.
Kris Kringle. And this year, because it's at my youngest son's and his girlfriend's place, and so they're telling us what we're doing. It's still up to $20, but it doesn't have to be op shop. So you can buy new, which I'm like, no. But anyway, we still have my mum and dad's place to go op shopping to. And, but it's this one where you put all the gifts in and people steal them.
Oh.
And apparently you can steal them up to 3 times, and it's like, how do you remember who's stolen what? And so I thought maybe we could put a sticker each time it gets stolen. It gets a sticker. So the third time it's stolen, whoever steals it the third time gets to keep it.
Right.
So I could just see all mum and dad are like, their heads are reeling.
Yes.
Way beyond them. But anyway, look, I thought it's their place, their rules, and we'll work it out.
Yes, and as you were talking, I'm still on the plant thing.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'm thinking, like find out, everybody likes a herb, right? And give somebody their favourite herb. What's your favourite herb, Jo?
I like rosemary.
Yes.
And I like oregano.
Mm-hmm.
And there's lots of herbs I like.
Okay, because, I mean, even that doesn't matter. I mean, people could put herbs on their windowsill. You don't need a lot of space to grow herbs.
No, that's right, yes.
So I'll just take a note, rosemary and oregano.
Yes, I'll write you the list.
Yeah, all right.
Well, again, my girlfriend Karen, she was showing me her garden outside, lots of pots. And what she had done is it's what are those things that are in the desert? Those the plants
cactus?
In the desert? Yes, thank you, cactus. But it's not a cactus because those ones hurt. Oh. Anyway, it's a bit like it's
succulent.
Yes, thank you. And so it had grown prolifically.
Yeah.
So she put them into little pots, and I said, great gifts for Christmas. She said, we're already onto it, So, again, you can be repurposing what you've already got.
Yeah.
You can, so it doesn't have to cost a lot, and give them something, as you said, that's going to grow and can continue to grow.
Well, yeah, I've got plants in my garden that just kind of just have flourished. That literally you can pull one of the stems off, shove it in water, and it just keeps staying alive. Yeah.
Oh, staying alive, staying alive. There you go.
See, we didn't know that song was about a plant, did we?
All that time we've been thinking it was something else. Yes. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting, and that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm nowhere near where Zero Waste Chef is at this point in my life. However, I can see it down the track, and yeah, I don't need gifts.
No.
There's nothing that I need, and really I don't need gifts because I think it can be uncomfortable for people when they don't give a gift. Like, no, I've got to give one. No, you don't.
No, but
or give a herb, give a
it's
pot,
easy.
Or, yes.
So yeah, but we're none of us are perfect. I mean, I think you are probably. I think from what I've heard, you're better at recycling.
I thought you were going to see, but I'm perfect.
You are perfect. Me? No.
Practically perfect.
Well, no, it was just you said something before about not being up to zero waste chef standard. I mean, you seem to recycle your soft plastics.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm not good at that,
Right.
but I'm very good at compost.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
So between us, we make the perfect person.
And I'm getting better at compost, and you could get better at...
I could.
All you've got to do is have a plastic bag somewhere.
Yeah.
A big plastic bag, and then you just put all the...
And then you take it to the supermarket, recycle it. It's always overflowing. I hate that.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you need to go to another supermarket. I mean, I guess for the last X amount of months you haven't been able to do that, have you?
No.
But you could now.
Yeah.
Or bring it to me and I'll take it.
So it's not overflowing at your supermarket?
Well, I go to a few supermarkets because I do some caring, so I have some, I have a couple of supermarkets I go to.
Yeah, because I have got a bag, but it's overflowing with bags.
Ah.
So it's just, and it's like, what's the point?
Right, well, there is a point.
Okay.
But it's also things like, it's all that soft plastic, but the next level is not getting the soft plastic.
Yes, that's right.
So that's where I can see Zero Waste Chef, she would not, and she would not have the soft plastics most of the time.
Yes.
And so it's doing what we used to do, well, we didn't, but our grandparents did, where they would take they would take a container and go to the butchers, or the butchers would wrap it in paper.
Yes.
But there was no plastic, you know, and I think that's a great thing too. Take your containers. And it's a bit like the plastic bags. We now have to take plastic bags to the shopping centres.
Or cloth bags.
Yeah, or cloth bags, or a bag,
Yes.
you know. So it's the same thing. It's just getting it into our mindset to take our containers.
Creating a new habit.
Yes, creating a new habit. So there we go. Well, so much we've talked about, and dramas and everything, but, you know, and in the next hour there'll be lots more to talk about.
Yes.
But no dramas. Let's go for no dramas.
Okay.
You've been listening to the Two Natural Ladies podcast. Visit twonaturalladies.com.au for more information. Thanks for joining us.